Let's see. Getting it started. Clear all this junk off the side. Wait for people to get here. We have no one yet. But we just started. Do, 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 do. Just wait for people to roll in. Don't know. Oh, hey, we got one. I wonder if it counts me. I always say that. We are getting ready to get going. Well, hello, Mr. Paul. What are you cooking today? Excellent question. Thanks for joining. And we are cooking the Oklahoma onion burger. Very exciting. One of my favorite burgers. Smash burger. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up here. Work with me, Paul. I promise. We're almost there. I'm going to give it 30 more seconds, and then we're getting rolling. I'm not going to punish you, Paul, for being the first one here. Promise. How you doing today, Paul? Oh, two! We got two. Okay. We got about 10 seconds to go. Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What is that? Got a piece of fuzz or something came down the griddle. Hey, Big E. How y'all doing today? So this right here is the Oklahoma onion burger. One of my favorite burgers. Oh, we got more people coming in. Awesome, everybody. Thanks for joining me. You can see here, I like to take mine with a smash burger. I like to get just a half a cup measuring cup, and I'll mix my meat how you want it. For this right here, I just did basic. Some Worcestershire sauce. That's a hard word to say. Hey, Caitlin. Thanks for being here. Some garlic, salt. Pretty basic. Thank you, Daniel. Joining us from the Gulf of America. Awesome. So we're going to put this down here on a nice hot griddle close to 425. Get a little sizzle. I just take a half a cup. Let it go. That one might be sticking here. I have to wait now. I made my bed. I got to lay in it. Then I come in, grind the salt, grind the pepper. Now here's where it gets fun. Woo! Very thinly sliced onion. And I mean, I got a lot here. This is 2 onions I thinly sliced, and here's what you do. Just go crazy with it. Getting a call. Now is not the time. How much or how little you want is up to you. Ooh. My goodness, it's the Oklahoma onion burger, so I'm using it all. I'm going to have fun with it. Typically, I think it traditionally calls for like maybe half of an onion or something, which is still a lot if you thinly slice it. But I love onion. So obviously I'm going to do a little bit more than what some would. Give it a second. Sorry, you don't want to let it get too long. Well, hey, Shonda, thanks for joining us. So I'm going to come in now. I got my big spatula here. I like to hold it for about 10 seconds. I haven't been counting, so we'll see how close I get it. Just press it down. Ah, ha, ha. I'm gonna press this one a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. So you can already see a little bit, hopefully, maybe, how we're starting to get a little coloration around the edge. That's some of the flavor I squeezed out. I'm gonna let this go for about a couple minutes on this side. How done you want it is up to you. You can kind of spread them around a little bit on the edge. You can see some of them already getting a little funky with it. But why I'm doing this, so I don't bore you all too much, if you're not familiar with Oklahoma onion burger, I am currently on the dailymeal.com if you want to follow. So the Oklahoma onion burger, it actually started as somewhat of a necessity during the Great Depression. You know, obviously meat was a lot more expensive back then, and you had the onions relatively cheap. So they was looking at a way to stretch the burger. So even though a burger may be cheap, or you know, all things considered, it wasn't a lot of meat on it. So what it says here, you had the father-son duo of Homer and Ross Davis establishing the Hamburger Inn in El Reno, Oklahoma. And they said, hey, you know what? We got these onions. We can get them for pretty cheap. Let's go ahead and do something. Let's slice them really thin. Let's stretch our meat. And as humans are often capable of really impressive things when their backs to the wall, that's how the Oklahoma onion burger was started. So, you know, every time they had a little place to Hamburger Inn, I think unfortunately it's shut down, but its legacy will live on forever. This right here is just one of my favorite hamburgers. I love onions. It's real fun. You can start seeing them kind of go around there. Now, how crispy you want the crust or how done you want your onions, that's a little bit on you. But basically, I do all these onions because I know I'm going to scoop a bunch of them up, and if I have any extras, I'll just eat them by themselves. You can see here they're a little too thin or too thick where they're at. You can kind of spread them out. If you're wanting, which I did this video before, and my onions were too thick. I mean, you know how the internet is. They definitely went after me. I used a mandolin slicer, and it just didn't get it. So this time I did a knife. Really worked. So I think a good way is if you slice it real thin and you can kind of see a little bit of a shadow underneath it from the knife or your finger. I think it's thin enough. But some people just wouldn't be pleased if you sliced it down to a molecular level or something like that. So, oh, I barely said that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up under it. I know I'm teasing. Get it up on there. Yeah. Got a nice little crust on it. That's right here. Now here's what you want to do. Some of them's a little bit more done, some of them's not. I think it gives it more texture. But here's what, oh, about lost all my cheese. It's right here, in my opinion, is the key. Some good old American cheese. Then watch this. If these buns look familiar to you, that's cause they are from the Bell Beefer live, the first live I did. Thanks for joining me. Waste not, want not. I'm going to put that on top. And as you can see, the little onion juices, the cheese is already melting under there. Oh, I guess I should probably go ahead and do this one too, shouldn't I? Wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll let them, we can add them later. They're not. Get it up on there. But basically, it kind of steams the bun a little bit. About lost my cheese again. Put that cheese on. It all just food welds together here. Good flavor. Watch this wrong. See if I can frisbee it on here. Nope. Oh, didn't stick, but that was closer. Now, I'm a little OCD on certain things, so I got to turn the bun so the little crease here is facing the same way. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put these in the back. These are my bottom buns. If you want, you can do a double stack, but I did a pretty generous patty. Sometimes I do a double. But you know, little old petite me, I'm just so healthy. So I'm just going to do a single patty. Never mind if I eat both of these. But look at all these onions going around here. Oh, hey, someone liked it. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. You see them kind of bubbling on the edges. These are about done. You smash them so thin like that, it don't take long for it to cook. Watch this. Go ahead while I'm getting ready to do this. If you want, drop me a comment of your favorite smash burger. Or if you've had this, is it your favorite? Oh yeah, look at this, just slide right under there. Now you gotta be confident with the spatula here and go, yeah. You know, I probably should have. 1 second. All right, I'm coming. Have to get my mic back here. Oh, burnt my belly a little. I saw someone said they never had a smash burger. I didn't see who it was though. Sometimes I miss comments on these. I apologize. But oh yes, look at them little crunchy bits. Get it all on there. Yes. It was cadence. Oh no! I was trying to look at the camera and I almost lost my cheese. Okay. I'll go ahead, grab this one, get up under it. I really like this big old XL spatula I got. Very convenient. Daniel's never had one either. He'd like to try one. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Makes a good little, especially in the summertime, good little cookout date or something like that. Just something to think about. These right here. I'll eat them by themselves. Shonda, what kind of sauce goes on the burger? That's an excellent question. I'm getting ready to burn them if I ain't careful. Let me go ahead and sit at the cooler area. A lot of times pickles, just your typical burger, I like them just like this. Add some of that secret sauce or whatever. Pickles, more onions. Why not more onions? Because we don't have enough of those, right? And just whatever you want. Typically, I think it goes more of like a sauce, like a Thousand Island type secret sauce type deal. Which one do I want to try? This was the first one. Let's try it. Pickles are popular on it. Basically, whatever you want. Just do you. Make yourself happy. Kind of slid off where I lost the cheese there for a second. But here's another thing this spatula is good for. Yeah, don't need my dull knife. Last night on the cheesesteak cook, a little dull. Oh, I might have. Make sure I get all them onions. It's about time to try it. Woo! Ah! Ah! Onion got on there. I'm still not recovered from my oven. I'm gonna give it a second here and get the camera down. We'll give it a try. Here, put that on there so it don't overcook. Get my onions off. Now here's a good time while I'm letting that get down to not quite Satan's deli temperature. It's a good time to just kind of scrape off the nastiness. If you're not familiar with a griddle, you don't want to get no thermal shock, so don't use like cold water on a hot griddle. It can warp it. I use at least room temperature, a little warm, and that's all you do. Put it on there, it'll steam, be careful, don't burn yourself. Just gently push it back. But that's just a brief overview. I like to push it back to the middle here, let it cool a little or something, wipe it up. Don't burn yourself. Let's give this a try. Let me get this off here. Ooh, that's still really hot. Okay, I can do it. I can do this. I'm gonna do a quick one. Because this is for you, for taking a little time out of your busy day to watch me cook and be silly. Cheers. Use whatever cheese you want. American cheese is a traditional. It gives that great little melty flavor. Just like fake cheese taste, but still not like chemically or anything crazy. Fake cheese is a guilty pleasure of mine. I love it. And I love this burger. A little barbecue, a little ketchup. I may not be able to taste much after I scald my taste buds off, but if you haven't done it before, it's really easy to do. Slice the onions as thin as you can get them. They cook a lot better and they're not thick. Kind of gives it a little bit of flavor that they all fuse together. Highly recommend trying this one if you've not tried it. Like I said, if you have any ideas for cooks you'd like to see on the channel, I am always about that. Drop it in the comment. Or also check out on Garrett the Griddler on Facebook. Just send anything. We've got another page, Let's Keep Cooking, on Facebook, and that's for anybody and everybody to share your food. I love talking food. So literally, I mean, you listen to my wife, I never shut up about it. And pretty much anybody that knows me. So check those out. Share your food. If you do your own YouTube videos or something, you're more than welcome to share them too. I just love sharing food and talking food with people. And to one very special person who should be watching this, happy birthday to you. And thanks for joining. And we'll do some more live cooks. We'll do some regular cooks, but always drop by. I love feedback. Until next time, let's keep cooking. Oh, I just saw someone, Tiffany, give a latecomer an overview. Well, you'll just have to watch it. You could watch these if you miss some. But no, this is Oklahoma onion burger. It started during the Great Depression era. Really popular after World War II, etc. Basically using onions to stretch out the meat. And it's one of the best burgers you'll ever taste in your life. So, honestly, give it a try. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Until next time. Yes, replay. That will be perfect. You can watch these after they post after I do it. So, thank you. Bye.